Hi everyone, it's Maggie and I'm here with a project share. I haven't done a regular video in, I know it's been at least over 1 month. I have done a couple of lives with Lori and um, Patty and Mare and Karen and Laura, but I haven't done a regular video. So I just finished this little book here, and it's a faux mini Christmas photo book. And the images I used is from Lorna Taylor, Tailor Made Journals on Etsy. And I'll put a link in the description box to her Etsy shop. I loved her images and I wanted to do something with them, but I've been waiting for some certain papers, and so I didn't want to do a regular journal until I got those. And so I decided to make a little mini faux book, and I'll let you know how many. So it measures about 5 3/4 inches, not including, this here, and 5 inches vertical. And the pages are made of muslin, and then of course I embellished them, added fabric in that, which I will show you. But they were first made with 2 pieces of muslin with batting in between the 2 pieces for each page. So this is the front cover, and I'll bring it up close so you can actually see the image. And I just love this. The colors are so muted, but there's, pinks and beiges and little spots of evergreen. And I don't know, it just kind of spoke to me, and I knew I wanted to do something with the images. So what I first did was I covered the front and the back with this, I think it's called corded lace, or bridal. I think it could be considered bridal lace also. And I should mention, which will also be in the description box, a link to the Facebook group Crafty Me Shop, which is where all of the laces and trims and applique pieces are from. And it's also a design team project, actually, for Crafty Me Shop. And I really had fun making this. So let me open it up again. So this is it's kind of chunky. So this is front to back. And on the back, I did add this is just a little part of an applique, and I hope the pink's coming through. And then in the middle of all these corded flowers, I added little clay flowers. I haven't used these in so long. When I first started using fabric and lace and all that, I used to use these in all my projects, and then I needed to just kind of branch out. So I've had some of these for like probably at least, I would say, like 12, over 10 years anyway. So on the front, after I covered it, I added the image, and the image is printed on cotton, and there's batting underneath of it. And then I added this trim to go around, and then these are 2 pieces off of another applique. Hopefully you can see the pink and the silver in there. And I think, now that I'm thinking about it, is there? No, I think that's the only fabric I did put on the front. So then you open it up, and here's the first image. And it's a faux it's supposed to be a faux photo album. So I wanted to make it kind of like what a real one would be, only a real one probably wouldn't be fabric. And I wanted to use some of the same things throughout the book. And so this trim, which I forgot to mention, I had put on the sides, the two sides, the front and back. I used this trim. To me it just kind of looked like little snowballs, going with the Christmas and winter theme. And so when you open it up, I went all around three of the sides with that. And the lace that I put on top of the muslin for these two pages is this lace here. It's a wide Crafty Me Shop lace. And so I didn't put any of this on the bottom. So this first image here, isn't she adorable? Um, all the images are covered with the trim, this trim here. And then I just did a little embellishing on each page. So here's a piece of an applique, just the flower part of it. And there's a little rhinestone button in the middle. And then these two flowers, I didn't keep a lot on my desk. I put a lot away because I had such a mess. But and it's a stretchy trim that goes around. This was not from Crafty Me Shop, though. I forget where I got that. Um, but this trim here, which I just got last week, I cut them individually and I added them like as flowers. And then I added these little green, and in the middle is a little pink. You probably won't be able to see it, but yeah, so I added those in the middle. And then these here are, I don't think they're clay, I think they're acrylic. And they're supposed to be little like roses. So I added those to a couple of the flowers. And then on this page, the little house, it might be a gingerbread house, but I'm not sure. So I went around that. I added this piece of applique in the corner here. Here's some more of those green and pink flowers. And then these are two little flowers that at first I thought they might look like snowflakes, but I did put a couple of brown and pink clay flowers in the middle of those. And then these are just pieces off of a trim that I thought looked like snow. So I just added those to make it look like snow was falling. Okay, and then you go to this is the middle of the book. And I covered the muslin on these two pages with a really light lilac lace. And all it needed was, again, on the sides, like on the cover, with that. So then here's the cute snowman. And again, these flowers, everything was reminding me of snowflakes for some reason. Oh, and I forgot, this trim here, I did put in the middle over the lavender. So I added three of these flowers. And then these flowers I cut off of another applique. And they're muted, but I just thought they went perfectly with his scarf, the color. And then this here just kind of to me looked like ice. It's a blue flowery applique, but you almost can't even tell what it is. But to me, it just looked like icicles, I guess. And then here's another little girl. And here's another flower, another piece of applique. This is more another piece of the applique that these came with, and I just cut them individually and added those, and there's seed beads and sequins. So there's those two pages. some of it's catching. And then the last 2 pages, there's this little girl. And again, these are appliques, and I added the little green and pink flowers there. And there's those flowers again, like these here. And I added rhinestones in the middle of those. These 2 pages, I added a white linen, and then I added this ivory, I think it's ivory color, um, wide lace to go in the middle of these 2 pages. And then the last page is just these cute presents that are all wrapped up. And I was trying to bring out some of the colors in there, so that's why there's a blue flower. And then the more of the pieces from the applique from this page here, because they fit these colors perfectly. So I added a piece here and a flower there. And then you come back again to the back. So that's it. That's my little faux mini Christmas photo book. And I finished it last night at like 1 in the morning. I just kept going until I was done. I had started it, I think, a week or so ago. So anyways, that's it. Not too bad in time, just about 12 minutes. And I just want to say thank you for watching. If you'd like, please leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. And I'll be starting on another project tomorrow. And hopefully I'll get a video up a lot sooner than a month from now. So I hope everyone has a good night. It's Saturday night, Thanksgiving weekend. And yeah, I hope everybody too had a wonderful Thanksgiving. And I will just see you again the next time I make a video. So bye for now.